I'm telling you, pretty comfy chair for a tenner. Well, yet another Homebrew Wednesday. Hello from me, Dick. Numerous things to talk about this week. Wow. Numerous, slight over-exaggeration. The first thing I'm going to do is crack into something that I just picked up this morning when I went shopping. This is the Innis Gunn Canadian Cherry Wood Finish Scottish Oak Aged Beer. What a name. Unlock the flavour. Limited edition apparently. I'm not entirely sure I believe that. Comes in at 8.3% alcohol, 330 mils. Let's give you a little close-up of that. Innis Gunn. A lot of writing on the side there. I'm not going to dive into that because the battery's on its way out. I didn't actually check the percentage when I looked at this. Right. Some streaming carbonation in the bottle already. Yeah. That smells glorious. I don't know if I'm going to have the proper hand-eye coordination to make lunch after this. But we'll see. Right, lovely colour. Glorious. On the nose. Now that is the smell of a beer that I like to smell when I go to an ale festival. Glorious. Not too much carbonation. I am sort of stuck in the mud a little bit. I do like low carbonated ale. It just tends to get everything out of it, you know. Really earthy, woody. You can totally smell that oak. Aged in oak barrels. Oh yes, I'm going in. Oh my word. That is the ale of the year for me. Oh my goodness. Everything's going on. The first thing is you can't taste that it's 8.3%. It's not a smack in the face. Everything's so well rounded. It's beautifully sweet. I'm not just talking malt sweet. It's got a certain sort of lovely marshmallowy candy floss sweetness to it. Not too overpowering. I don't quite know what else to say. That thing is just beautiful. Can almost taste a little bit of sort of sweet bourbon in there, sort of like Jim Beam, something like that. That is just unbelievable. That really sent a shiver down my spine when I had that. That is glorious. I could happily drink 3 or 4 of those in a row. I'd say it's almost a session beer, despite being 8.3%. That is phenomenal. I can't recommend this highly enough. Right, what else? Firstly, it's September the 11th, so we've got a fair few American homebrewers in our community. This fly. Just a little message to you. I hope everything's going all right today, because obviously there's a lot of Americans that have friends or family that were involved or associated with the 9/11 bombings in some way. Try and have a good day. I do hope that all the home brewers in the American community, and maybe even the Canadian community too, aren't in a position where they have family or friends that have been killed in the 9/11 bombings, because that would be terrible. Apart from that, we have some grains in from last week's trip up to the homebrew store. And I accidentally underbought I only managed to get 1.5 kilos of Vienna malt, which is the base malt, making up about 85% of the grain bill for this stovetop brew in a bag. So it's not going to be a smash anymore. Otherwise, it's going to be like so low percentage, it's not worth it. It's not always about the percentage, of course, but I like it to have something there. So I'm just going to back it up with some leftover German Carapils. So it's still sort of a German Austrian beer through and through, really. I've got about 500 grams of this, so it's not much, but it will add to the grain bill. Like I've said before, putting some Magnum in there, nice and strong, hop edition, Bob's your uncle. Okay, finally, I had a right laugh the other day. You might be keeping up with a home brewer by the name of Guy Fryer, Gifryer. Too much of this, I can't even spell. He made such a funny video, it's unbelievable. He's done a video on tasting some 36-year-old ale. That's pretty cool in itself. But then he dropped the bottle top in the beer and it just cracked me right up. Go and check out that video. It's very funny if you've got the same humour as I do. That's it from me for today's Homebrew Wednesday. The brew in a bag is coming on Saturday or Sunday, whenever I can get the footage up. Thanks for watching, guys. Have some beer. Unreal. Absolutely unreal.